We have spent 17 days in Korea.
That's gonna be a tough one to beat, I'm gonna be honest.
7 in quarantine, and 10 exploring the best of Seoul. Today is our last day, so we decided to have a little bit of fun in Asia's largest underground mall.
How far we walked.
But the place is massive, holding a
Movie theater was a full-size library. On top of everything else that this mall has, there's also... Okay, there's a track running through the mall that tells you kind of where to go, so we're just gonna follow it and see where it leads us.
It also tells you how far you are from the starting line, so you get an idea of just how far you've walked in the mall shopping.
The majority of the 170 square meters of this mall are all on one single floor, but there are 3 total levels, and this one in particular is insanely massive. It's twice the size of Disney's California Adventure. Crazy! And when you're this big, you have plenty of room for stuff like this.
First floor so far seems to be all food, which is great because we're so hungry. I am slightly terrified of the pricing so far. If a simple plate of spaghetti is 18,000 won, so we're gonna keep walking in the direction of the food court.
Looks like the food court is under renovations or construction or something. We're just gonna try and find something overly busy. This Vietnamese restaurant is packed right now, but we just came from Vietnam, so I wanna try something else. The prices don't look too bad here. They have it translated into English, and there's a lot of people here, so I think we'll try this. This place serves a bunch of different lunch boxes and diapbops, which is a rice bowl with a bunch of toppings on it. I got the teriyaki chicken diapbop, and it comes with a side of kimchi and this soup that looks like it came out of a keg, but there's a little bit of toppings in there as well. But I'm starving, so I'm gonna take it. Chicken's really good. Kind of just like melted in my mouth, which is amazing. It has like a really fishy taste. I think that's from the seaweed. I like it with everything together.
It's spicy pork, but it's like razor thin. So thin. True story, last night we went out at like 3 in the morning to eat dinner, and this is the type of meal I wanted. I wanted like rice and just a ton of food together, but a day late works. Oh, that was so good.
I don't like it.
Pretend it's me.
I'm gonna break my hands.
Yikes. All right, we've got some anger out.
Okay, this is the Starfield Library, and it's just giant 2-story bookshelves, and it's just gorgeous in here. The aesthetics in South Korea are next level.
Okay. In the process of looking for an entirely different seat, I found one of the main seats that go around the library here, but I can't find Alicia, so I can't give up the seat. Hopefully she finds me. I got a seat.
Hi, good.
Hi.
Good job. Since this is a library, not a bookstore, you can actually read any of the books here. I'm sure you probably couldn't get the ones on the very top shelf, but anything you can reach, you can read as long as it stays within the library area. You don't need to sign up or check it out or anything. Okay, the only book that I could recognize from the home page on this little search computer was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's still in Korean, but I clicked it, we're gonna try and find it. They show you exactly where it is on the map. So we're going to section G. We found the section I think it would be in. This is the finance section, and there's some other books that I don't recognize but have English titles, so I'm guessing they're American or Western books that have been translated, but no Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is good. Hopefully someone's reading it. Not what we were looking for, but recognizable. 80-20 rule. I grabbed a huge stack of travel magazines. Half of them are in Korean, but this one's in English. So hopefully it'll help us plan somewhere good to eat because it's delicious trips, which is probably our favorite thing to do while we're traveling is eat delicious food.
Where we're sitting right now is on the outside and on the second floor of the library. This is the general seating area where anybody can sit and drink coffee, work, read a travel magazine, or just people watch. But on both sides of the library, there are businesses. One's Arabico Coffee and the other is Billy Angel Cake Company. And they have these reserved sides so that only customers can sit in those areas. So they look vacant and they look easily accessible, but you have to actually go through the shops and purchase something to sit there. And that's where we've seen all the vacant seats that we thought we could get to, but couldn't.
This mall is crazy. It has a movie theater with 17 screens.
There's even another mall connected to the giant mall.
There's a full-size aquarium inside the mall. Oh, babe, look it. He came right to the camera.
It's not often that you get a casino and post office in one.
There's even direct access to 2 subway stations inside the mall and 1 just across the street.
There are hundreds of stores here, including name brand stores, but also your boutique and budget-friendly stores.
My favorite store.
What? I'm guessing. I haven't looked, I swear it's Zara. I don't think I've ever walked into a Zara that's not having a sale.
No.
They're always having sales.
Wow, this is so soft. How much is 59,000 with 40% off? So cute, I want that. Oh my god, I'm gonna look like the queen in this. How much is 219,000?
What?
It didn't let me buy anything.
Stop.
Wow.
Not bad. Almost made the limit. It's always fun in the moment, but it always turns out to be more exhausting than I think it would be. I think we're gonna get some dessert. Too expensive. And too expensive, but I think we have a winner.
Okay, I'm just gonna get C1.
Everybody's waiting for you.
No.
Just kidding.
Doesn't like the credit card.
The amount of credit card troubles we've had here is a little ridiculous. They were closing like right now. They were picking up all the ice cream as we were going in. So they got stracciatella. Is it gelato or ice cream? Oh, it's gelato. Look at, they have gelato gift boxes. How do you do that?
I don't know, that's pretty fancy.
On top of everything else that this mall has, there's also multiple hotels attached to it, including the Grand Intercontinental Seoul Parnas, which was voted one of the best hotels in the world by Condé Nast in the magazine that I read earlier today. I wish you were staying here then.
No kidding.
All in, our mall walking total for the day was an astounding 6 miles. I didn't think 6 miles would be in a mall, really ever. There seems to be a ton that is still open. There is a ton of shopping open, it looks like. Open? So that only people, patrons, people? Thank you.
So since this is like,
Whoa. That's a good sentence.
we made it into the,
Go.
I guess we don't have to go to Korea now, huh?
When you're in a mall, you can go anywhere in the world.
Get some tips and trick. No. You suck.
I don't know how to do hopscotch.
You get on one foot and hop it.
You do 1 foot and hop it?
Boo.